Hello, my dear students. I hope you all have been doing well. Today we are going to discuss about introduction and importance of clinical chemistry, and this is my lecture number 14. And in this lecture, we would be studying that what is clinical chemistry and what are the application of clinical chemistry and what is its importance in our daily routine or in medical field of medicine. So first of all, we have to understand that what is this clinical chemistry. Actually, clinical chemistry is the area of chemistry in that we test different body fluids and diagnostic for diagnostic and therapeutic purpose. So in this is clinical chemistry actually is a field of clinical biochemistry, or you can say say that this is the field of chemical pathology or medical biochemistry. And in this field or in the clinical chemistry, what we actually concerned with the chemical analysis of different body fluids. Why we do chemical analysis of different body fluids? To diagnose any disease or to find out to diagnose any disease. So we means chemically analyze different body fluids, and we can say this clinical chemistry is a form of applied biochemistry. And this field originated during 19th century when different chemical reaction used to analyze blood and urine. And after that, as the field of science get advanced with the discovery or invention of different spectrophotometric means machines, or spectrophotometric means expertise and electrophoresis method and immunoassay test and the different enzyme activity tests. So as science, the field of science getting advanced, and all these equipment are means getting invented. So what scientists start doing, they utilize these equipment for the biochemical analysis of different body fluids for the purpose of diagnose disease. So in simple word, we can say that clinical chemistry is a field in that we chemically analyze different body fluids to find out the origin of any disease, or to find out the presence of any disease in the human being. So clinical chemistry is a chemistry, or clinical chemistry is a field of science that is used in that we analyze different body fluids of human beings to diagnose the presence of any disease in human body. In simple word, we can say that. And this field originated during 19th century. And when this field originated, so this field originated with the use of chemical reaction to means chemical reaction to diagnose the different disease by analyzing the blood and urine. So means when this field started during 19th century, so how means body fluid analysis for the diagnosis of any disease. We at that time scientists took different body fluids, for example urine or blood, and perform the different chemical reaction, and by these chemical reaction diagnose that if the disease is present in the human body or not. But after when this field of science has get means advanced, and different means equipment get invented. So what now in these days we perform these biochemical test or this clinical chemistry test using different spectrophotometric equipments, electrophoresis equipment, and immunoassay and enzyme activities. So now in these worlds, in the current era, we can say that we analyze different body fluids and of human body using different advanced equipments, and by using these equipment we diagnose we diagnose disease. How we diagnose this disease? We use the blood sample, we use the urine sample, and we, for example, if we talk about this immunoassay, so this is an antibody assay. So we use this assay for the analysis of blood or urine, and by analyzing blood or urine in the immunoassay, we can find out any presence of any protein in the urine or blood, or if the any particular protein is high present in the blood or urine in very high concentration or very low concentration, we can detect that a disease is present in human being or not. Because for the normal human physiology, each and every means protein, or you can say minerals, should be present in the human body in a balanced means concentration. If any particular protein, any minerals and any chemical would be present in the human body in higher concentration or in extremely low concentration, so it would be the indication of disease. So how we utilize these tests to find out the presence of any disease in the human being? We by using these equipment or these tests, we find out the concentration of different means protein and different minerals and chemicals in the human body. And by if the minerals and proteins will not be present in the means, if the test indicate that the means particular amount of protein is not present in human body in normal means concentration, so it is will be the indication of the presence of any disease in human body. So this was whole the means introduction that what is the clinical chemistry and how we use this clinical chemistry for the detection of any disease, and how we perform, what equipment we use. So now in these days, how we apply the clinical chemistry? We apply the clinical chemistry what means what body fluid we use for the clinical chemistry test. We use blood and urine. And what equipment we use now in these days for the clinical chemistry test? We use spectrophotometric equipment, electrophoretic equipment, immuno ELISA, we can say enzyme link immunosorbent assay, or we use different biochemical tests. Actually this immunoassay means performed or carried out in spectrophotometer. And now what means you can say that the now scientists has means divided these clinical chemistry tests into few major categories. So now one of the category is journal routine chemistry test. So for this purpose and for all those tests, in that we analyze the liver and kidney function would come under this category. And then other means group of tests are the spatial chemistry tests. In that we use electrophoresis and electrophoretic method for analyzing different protein in the blood sample, concentration of different protein or presence of different protein in the blood or urine sample. And other group is clinical endocrinology test. In that we analyze the concentration or presence of different hormones. So if the different hormones would be higher in concentration in the human body fluid or urine, so it would be the indication of the disease. And one other category is the toxicological test. In that we analyze the presence of the different drug of abuse in the urine or fluid or urine or blood. So drug of abuse are that one that are means prohibited for normal use in the human being. And other category is therapeutic drug monitoring, in that we measure the therapeutic medication level. Means in these tests we analyze that what would be the optimum dosage that can be applied, or that can be given to a patient. So this drug can be able to produce the therapeutic action. And other group of tests are urine analysis, in that we analyze the urine or along with other fluid, for example cerebrospinal fluid and different effusion. And urine analysis is important for different disease, because a lot of different secretory product that is secreted in urine, different the metabolic precursor are present in the urine. So by the concentration of these metabolic product, we can identify the presence of any disease in the human body. And a last one is facial analysis, in that we analyze the gastrointestinal disorder. So this was whole about the today's lecture, that how what is this clinical chemistry, and how